Good afternoon, YouTube. Old Rusty here again. Today for another wonderful farm. I'm back on Shroomlights again because, well, copper was kind of irritating me, so I took a break. We'll be short and sweet into this. This is the TNT breaking version of the Shroomlight farm. It will sit here and manufacture about 900 stacks, or 900 Shroomlights an hour. Notice the lack of ghasts. Unlike my previous version, world height, it's not really an issue. We're not up there. This is after 5 minutes of running it. This comes out to 948 an hour. During that same time, I burned through about a stack and a half of TNT, blowing it up. So I estimated that this thing will consume about 15 stacks of TNT per hour of operation. And of course, bone meal recycling because wart blocks are terrible. Really simple thing here. Again, like my previous Shroomlight farms, we're going to trigger off of a minecart because that just works well. The only real thing that we've done different here is this time we have the block flows going all in one direction, so we can blow it up. We're using layers 4 through 13, of course, as in previous designs. This is the exact same setup all down here. We modified the back here some, triggering off of some additional redstone lamps here. And we have our usual double piston setup going on. This actually cycles pretty well. Keeps this pretty clean overall. I'm only firing it once, but because of the random nature of the tree growth, it still cycles everything through and clears it out. Nothing's broken here in the 40 minutes I've ran it. I extend my redstone lamp signal with 2 observers going to a sticky piston, going to a solid block to push out this center one. Right here. Of course, grow the tree down here. Below all that, suppress growth as much as possible. And what all this lets me do is, without ghasts, I can utilize dispensers shooting TNT. And I've got this carefully spaced so that they both disperse here, hit my powdered snow to slow down the fall so I'm not having to build these dispensers way up high, and then explode midair and just take everything out. I've got the same basic redstone signals going on as my previous 2 versions to keep these permanently locked until it activates. And the only thing extra I'm doing is I'm extending off on the side here to a copper bulb so that these fire every other time I plant the Shroomlight. Because you have to tick the waxed copper bulb in order to get it to flash on and off. This is really working out well. And then, of course, obsidian here on some packed ice just to help me with item collection. And let's just see what we got real quick here. I plant this one time. Now, the bulb's already on, so it's not going to do anything. Now, I grew it 1 cycle. Grow the next cycle. My 2 TNT get dispensed, fall through the powdered snow. And there you go. I am having a couple issues here. I haven't really figured out that you're just going to lose some items here because, the way these will break. But that's okay. All in the name of AFK. And you can just sit here and repeatedly plant your shroom. No issues at all. Like the gas version, except this time, there we go. And they just fall through that powdered snow. And then we auto-harvest everything. Run all that horrible wart block through some item filters so we can compost it out. And we get Shroomlights. There's going to be a world download coming. If you're interested in terrible tutorial number 3 on this, let me know. This has all the benefits of the gas blaster version without, ghasts or world height. About the same rates, because I haven't slowed this down long enough to let that TNT fall and explode. But it's good to go. I'm quite happy with how this turned out. I'm going to be building this on the SMP FYI here in the very near future. And we are just going to keep those Shroomlights coming. And this time, using TNT. See, and again, you lose some, And there's just not much to be done about it. Because when I explode that again, alas, you're going to lose some blocks. But it's okay. Old Rusty's TNT 100% drop rate Shroomlight farm. If you want a tutorial on this one, let me know. It's fairly straightforward. Indie Efficient helped me out some with getting on with this and trying to understand these mechanics. Powdered snow saved the day, so I don't have stuff going way up high. But I'm happy with this. Definitely way easier to build. This is easier to build than the manual harvest one. There's way less pistons, no piston walls, no gas, no complicated block streams. Just push it out, blow it up. For sweet, sweet Shroomlights. I am not a fan of breaking blocks in general. I would not use this in a tree farm. That is a waste of TNT. TNT is a waste of gunpowder half the time. Like, what are you really using it for besides getting ancient debris? I mean, if you want 100% drop rate, I mean, you can. Go ahead. But at the end of the day, if it's a cube, I would just put a tree maker into a cube maker. Or a tree into a cube maker. But this does a really good job. And Shroomlights are just so bad to get. Let me know if you want a tutorial. I'll work on getting a world download. Old Rusty out.